Bear with me just a moment. Very, very excited about this tonight, guys. This is the debut of Wednesday Night Blaze on the 3Dub Network. And again, I want to stress the fact that we are live, guys. So give me about 2 or 3 minutes to share this a little bit. We're going to jump right in, guys. If you guys are just tuning in, let me know who's here. And we're going to get this show started at 7:15. The time is now 7:12. 7:15, we will officially start this show. I promise you guys don't want to miss this. It's exciting from front to back, guys. All right, time is 7:12. We're going to shoot for 7:15 to officially start. In the meantime, we will be liking, sharing, and subscribing to get as many eyes on this as possible. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, let me know who's here. Love to give you guys a shout out. All right, time is 7:13. In about 2 minutes, guys, we're going to go live and get underway with the first ever Wednesday Night Blaze live on the 3Dub Network. Are you guys excited about that? Because I surely am. We've been making progress over on that Wednesday night brand, and these guys have been tearing it up, man. And I'm glad to get a new set of eyes on this and show you what these guys are doing over there. This is the last share, and then I'm gonna actually just go ahead. You know what? Let's do it now, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we jump in, we want to take a quick look at the match card that we have tonight. We have prize fighter of Team Tap Out will be in action against Devil Dogg, our hybrid television champion. An opportunity to have a chamber or a pod in the chamber at the upcoming premium live event Mind Games is on the line here. We also have Rob Anderson in action against the hybrid Impact champion Josh Armstrong. Definitely want to shine a little light on Josh Armstrong being the longest reigning champion in the history of Blaze. Hybrid Impact champion. Also Rob Anderson being undefeated and also having an opportunity to get inside of one of these chambers is up for grabs also. Will King returning to singles action on Wednesday Night Blaze with a formidable opponent in Titan. Definitely excited to see that one. If you guys are just becoming familiar with the product, Will King, who heads Hill Money, have been in such a back and forth, it's kind of hard to put into words how it's engulfed all of HWA, all of Blaze, and the back and forth with the Fallen Aces. They also have a tag match. Joe Rivers and Dyrgos versus Louis C and MDX. The winning team will face each other next week for an opportunity to enter that chamber. With that being said, we're not sure if Joe Rivers will actually show tonight. He showed a little disinterest over the last couple of days about being in any type of match with Lewis C. We'll see if he'll show up tonight. Also, the Undisputed Women's Championship is on the line as Nightshade. Well, I guess I should put it out on the table now. We're not sure if Nightshade is going to show also. She sent out a cryptic tweet a couple of days ago, said that she didn't even want the rematch with Athena. So let's see if Nightshade will show up tonight. But the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. That's the one. That's all the marbles right there, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Eigthstarr, gold standard of Hill Money, versus Chris Connolly of the Fallen Aces. This match right here, guys, determines where the future of Blaze will go. And I am just as excited as always. We're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and give us a like. Go ahead and give us a share. Go ahead and give us a subscribe, because this is Wednesday Night Blaze. I got goosebumps, guys. Live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Speaking of being live in Las Vegas, Nevada, we have a security cameras outside taking a look at Chris Harris pulling up to the arena. You know that our GM Sergio Romero demanded that Chris be here tonight to return that hybrid national championship to the Icon King. But we have a treat for you guys. Normally we wait and we have the World Heavyweight Championship match last. But we are starting things here on the 3Dub Network with a bang. And we are going to give you guys a very, very special treat as you have Chris Connolly and Matt Eigthstarr for the World Heavyweight Championship. You don't have to wait. This match is live. This match is right now. This match is next. This man coming into your ring as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, is the undefeated Chris Connolly. This man has been at the top of the power rankings for 3 months straight. And standing to his side is his wife, Sherry Kay, who's also stormed through the power rankings. She made a promise on her debut to electrify the women's division, and she's done nothing short of that. These two that are on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Connolly and Sherry Kay, they are indeed the real deal. But coming to your screen, ladies and gentlemen, a man that you are all familiar with here on the 3Dub Network, a man that almost single-handedly built the foundation of worldwide wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this man on your screen, give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe. Here is the gold standard, World Heavyweight Champion of Blaze, Matt Eigthstarr. I had a chat with Matt Eigthstarr earlier on today, and I saw a look in his eyes that I hadn't seen in a long time. And this man vowed to me, this man promised me that he would leave Blaze tonight with the World Heavyweight Championship by any means necessary. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this one is for all the marbles. The gold standard, Matt Eigthstarr, Chris Connolly, World Championship is on the line. Matt Eigthstarr just as crafty as always. You know, taking a look at this matchup, Chris Connolly has a bit of a height advantage. But I believe that if Matt Eigthstarr is to win, straight kick to the back of the head by Chris Connolly. If Matt Eigthstarr is to win this match tonight, you definitely won't be able to take too many moves like that. But Matt Eigthstarr, my God, 2 nasty DDTs. Matt Eigthstarr has to use his speed to his advantage. Has to use his agility to his advantage. And I think Chris Connolly knows that. As you can see him with this grinding style of offense trying to wear down Matt Eigthstarr early on. I believe that the longer this match goes on, it may favor Matt Eigthstarr. Don't quote me on that. Alabama Slam out of the corner, referee in position. That's 1, that's 2. Chris Connolly now kicking out at the count of 2. Matt Eigthstarr missing with that springboard maneuver, walking right into a suplex. Shaking it off on the outside, but right into a knife edge chop. Chris Connolly right back on the attack. And this is one thing, if you guys are new to Chris Connolly, you'll see that he has a bruising style of offense that you don't quite often see, as you see that kick to the back of the head there. And Eigthstarr with a reversal now. Oh, and landing a big suplex on the outside of the ring. As we all know, it's just a inch or two, that cushion on the outside. It doesn't brace your fall that much. Chris Connolly now taking the action back on the inside of the ring. Referee was reaching a count of 7. And here comes Matt Eigthstarr. Signature maneuver. Close to the ropes there. I don't think that's enough. No, Chris Connolly kicks out at the count of 2. I don't know if you guys saw that. Matt Eigthstarr making some awkward eye contact with Sherry Kay there. Landing that 630 from the top rope. This could be it. That's 1. That's 2. No, Chris Connolly kicking out at the count of 2. We've seen Matt Eigthstarr put many of his opponents down with that maneuver right there. Chris Connolly, however, recovering, crashing and burning to the outside. And Matt Eigthstarr now, I think he may have grabbed something from under the ring. Yes, Matt Eigthstarr. Wait a minute. What are you doing here, Matt? No. I know you said by any means necessary, but I don't think this is what you want to know. Oh my God. This is not. I'm glad we got a commercial break here.
King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of
Jeez, I wasn't expecting to see that. I know that Matt said by any means necessary, but that was not expected at all there.
Asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
This summer, Corey Heck stars in Alan Wake.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Yes, indeed. We are definitely looking forward to see that movie coming to World Wide Wrestling Network. But arriving to the ring currently, ladies and gentlemen, is Hired Gun of the Fallen Aces. just a few short weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago actually, came up a little bit, just a little bit short to Matt Eigthstarr in a steel cage match at Fall Brawl. Wonder what's going to happen here with Hired Gun and seeing what's happening, what's going on with Chris Connolly here. Interesting situation has unfolded between the World Heavyweight Champion Matt Eigthstarr and Chris Connolly as Matt decided to attack Sherry Kay with a steel chair. Hopefully we'll get a medical update pretty soon here on the condition of Sherry Kay. But ladies and gentlemen, headed to the ring, I should say. Excuse any mistakes there. We are live. There are no retakes. There are no redos. We are live. Headed to your ring. Headed to the middle of the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. Prize fighter of Team Tap Out. Sergio Romero went on record a couple of days ago stating that he was going to start giving new opportunities to new talent. Specifically giving them an opportunity to earn a spot in one of the 2 chamber matches that we're going to have at the Mind Games Premium Live event. This is one of those opportunities. Prize fighter can earn an opportunity in one of those chambers. All he has to do is to defeat the hybrid television champion here tonight. And perhaps it's just me, but I've been watching this for a long time, and I must say that there's a new level, a new side of arrogance to Devil Dog since becoming the hybrid television champion. And I don't know if it's arrogance, I don't know if it's confidence, I don't know if it's just plain old cocky, but it's definitely a different side of the Devil Dog that we're accustomed to seeing. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the hybrid television champion. A man whose back this company was just about built on. You see the same thing with Matt Eigthstarr in Worldwide Wrestling. Well, that is what Devil Dog is to the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. Looks fired up tonight. Looks like he's ready for action. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see, the former television champion, Jaden Walker, there in the corner. Oh, hey, right out of the gate. Here we go. That's 1, 2. Prize fighter now kicking out at the count of 2. You know that had to be a direct shot at Josh Armstrong. Devil Dog all over prize fighter here. The one stipulation for this match is that Jaden Walker cannot in any way, shape, or form interfere in this match. If he does, then prize fighter will be disqualified from earning a spot inside that chamber, as he walks right into a side kick from Devil Dog. Devil Dog now heading to the top rope. I don't know if you guys saw it again, that awkward stare right at Jaden Walker. We know the history building between those two. Devil Dog going for a cover here in the middle of the ring. Prize fighter kicking out at the count of 1. Devil Dog now has that armbar locked in. Locked in pretty tight too. But if there's anybody that knows the submission game, it's this guy, right? Oh! Devil Dog with a reversal and locking on another submission maneuver. I guess he might have heard me. I may have overspoken there. Devil Dog was just about wrapping prize fighter up in a pretzel just about. Prizefighter able to recover and lands a knee to the midsection. And currently just having his way with Devil Dogg. Short arm clothesline. It's a great way to knock your opponent a little loopy there. The Prizefighter would almost be considered the muscle of Team Tap Out. You talk about individuals that just like to fight. This dude is about as rough as they come. Got a cover here. That's one. That's two. Devil Dogg kicking out at the count of two. This Prizefighter, as I was saying, is just about as rough as they come. You talk about tough as nails. So believe me when I tell you, Devil Dogg definitely has his hands full, and this could be enough right here. That's one. That's two. That straight right hand has been known to put a number of opponents down. The Devil Dogg able to dig down deep. Oh, Prizefighter running right into an elbow. Oh man, big DDT from Devil Dogg. Walking into a kick right in that turnbuckle there. Pop-up power bomb. Prizefighter walked right into that one. And now Devil Dogg locking in a modified version of the figure four. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Prizefighter was just yelling in pain and looking at Jaden Walker. Man, this new level of arrogance that you see in Devil Dogg, you can almost see it in the ring. You can see it in the way that he walks. You can see it in the way that he talks. The move, look at this. And again, you have to know that this is a direct shot at Josh Armstrong, at Armed Armageddon. You can talk about the AA. He's sending a message to Josh Armstrong while fighting Prizefighter and having Jaden Walker at ringside. You talk about arrogance with this. That's two. And that's three. What a statement by Devil Dogg. Man. And the fans here in Las Vegas are absolutely loving it. Big win by Devil Dogg. Again, it's a different kind of bold. It's a different kind of arrogance, a different kind of confidence about this guy. And I don't know if that's a good thing for the rest of the roster, but nonetheless, big win from Devil Dogg. Congratulations there. Jaden Walker clearly not happy on the outside there. But what an impressive win. But, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the #1 item merchandise selling for Blaze.com. It is the Las Vegas Screwjob t-shirt from Matt Eigthstarr, Gold Standard. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for a tag team match, Louis C is heading to the ring. And he will be joined tonight. I don't know if this is considered a forced tag, but they are not partners, but they will be tonight as Louis C and MDX. Well, we're supposed to have an opposite team of Dyrgos and Joe Rivers. Joe Rivers adamant that he no longer wanted to compete in any match whatsoever as long as Louis C was a part of that match. I don't know if you guys caught it on social media earlier today with Sergio and Joe Rivers exchanging words about that. Sergio telling Joe Rivers that he could just stay home. We would turn it into a triple threat match. So I guess we have to wait to see if Joe Rivers, our superstar of the week, will actually show up tonight. But nonetheless, this man headed to your ring has no reservations about it. This man is ready to fight, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, it's one of the things I like about this guy. He doesn't care who it is. He doesn't care where they come from. He just wants the fight. Give us a like, ladies and gentlemen. Share, subscribe. Head it to your ring right now. It's the hybrid champion himself, the hybrid athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, this is MDX. We saw another side of MDX recently also. I don't know if you guys saw last week. If you didn't watch that show, you may need to go back and watch it. A couple of weeks ago, we saw MDX ripping off Dyrgos' mask, which led to them having a match at Fall Brawl last week. And I tell you, anytime that these two guys, Dyrgos and MDX, share the ring, the fans in general are all in for a treat. We talk about two of the most athletic, two of the most electrifying, two of the most entertaining and talented men in the E-Fed world. And here tonight you have Louis C. and Joe Rivers thrown in the mix. Two of the most volatile individuals, and the relationship that they have is tumultuous. Doesn't even describe it. No telling what's going to happen here tonight with these guys. Dyrgos is headed to the ring. Fans absolutely love this guy here in Las Vegas. And again, ladies and gentlemen, an opportunity for one of the chamber pods is on the line here. Winner of this match, winning team I should say, and that's if Joe Rivers shows up. The winning team will face each other next week. If Joe Rivers does not show up, we'll have ourselves an impromptu triple threat match, and the winner of that triple threat match will have earned himself a spot in the chamber. If Joe Rivers does show, the winning team will face each other next week, and the winner of that match will have earned a spot in the chamber. And here is the moment of truth. Will Joe Rivers show? We hear the music, we see the lights. And it looks like Joe Rivers is not going to show, ladies and gentlemen, which I must say that I'm disappointed in. Okay, no, Joe Rivers is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the superstar of the week is making his way to the ring. Coming off of one of the greatest matches I've ever seen at Fall Brawl. If you guys missed that House Rules boxing match with Louis C. I gotta be honest, I'm really surprised that Louis C. and Joe Rivers both are able to compete tonight. The way these guys went to battle at Fall Brawl, but nonetheless, they found themselves across from each other in the ring once again. However, this time in a tag match. Talk about guys that just do not like each other. As much as I thought it would have been over at Fall Brawl, apparently, Louis C. has made claims that he's not quite done with Joe Rivers yet. Joe Rivers not only fired up, but firing up the crowd here in Las Vegas. Another man who's always been a fan favorite in the HWA universe. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for action. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves I thought we were going to have ourselves a traditional tag match, but referee Joe Kelly is going to let them go. We're going to have ourselves a tornado tag match. I hope I should say, that this one can stay within the confines of the rules here. And you guys just have to take a good look at this match. The athleticism on display between Dyrgos, between MDX. The brutality on display between Joe Rivers and Louis C. There's no telling what you're going to see with this dynamic of talent in the ring tonight, guys. Joe Rivers with a big net breaker. Dyrgos with a standing moonsault. Joe Rivers with a big knee to MDX. Man, we got a cover here. Joe Rivers with the right idea. The only way you're going to win this match is you have to divide and conquer. You have to create space between your opponents. And speaking of creating space, Louis C on the outside right now, just running right through Dyrgos. My God. So here comes Joe Rivers. Joe Rivers says that he doesn't want to fight, but Joe Rivers just damn near ran around the entire ring just to get to Louis C. But walks into a butterfly suplex from MDX. Joe Rivers now bouncing MDX, bouncing his head right off the side of that apron. Look at Louis C. Oh my gosh. Not often you see the big man. Look at these two. They say they're done with each other and they don't want to fight anymore, but this is the type of thing that I'm talking about. You know, the bad blood between these guys just will not go away. But look at this big knee from Joe Rivers, camera cut. And man, you just got to know that Louis C felt every piece of that one. Cameraman almost undecided on who to keep the action on. And I got to tell you, oh my God, big spear from MDX over there, damn near breaking Dyrgos in half. MDX doing the smart thing, taking the action back inside the ring here. MDX walking into a super kick from Dyrgos. Louis C and Joe Rivers still on the outside battling. Big kick from Joe Rivers takes Louis C off of his feet. Look on the action on the inside of the ring. X marks the spot. This could be it. There's plenty of separation. That's two. And no, Dyrgos kicks out at the count of two. Not very many men are quite able to get their shoulders up off the mat after being on the receiving end of that X marks the spot. Look at Dyrgos now sidestepping MDX. Louis C and Joe Rivers are still going at it on the outside, just battering each other. My God, now bouncing each other off of the announce table. And here's, oh my God, crashing and burning is Dyrgos. And this right here is where it gets dangerous, when the numbers catch up with you. Because Dyrgos, if it had not been for Joe Rivers, probably would have passed out right there, guys. Oh, big maneuver from Joe Rivers. And you got to know that this is the spot right here where Joe Rivers wants Louis C. In the middle of the ring. You get that action back inside there. All you have to do is land one of those curb stomps and it's good night, Louis C. Dyrgos now all over MDX on the outside of the ring here, as is Joe Rivers to Louis C on the opposite side of the ring. Such an incredible matchup here tonight. Dyrgos with a reversal in the chop block. Interesting dynamic to see the fans' reaction between Dyrgos and MDX. Both of these men have been fan favorites for years here in the hybrid universe. Joe Rivers now hesitant about getting involved in these guys' actions. Actually, I guess it's not a stretch to say that all of these guys. Look at MDX here now. Crowd in the palm of his hand. MDX. What an incredible spot by MDX. My God, that was beautiful. But keep your eyes on the inside of the ring. That's Louis C now. Got Joe Rivers up high and down hard. And here comes he. Got to cover here. That's one. Ooh, man. Louis C. and Dyrgos. Been taken down hard there by Louis C. There's another X marks the spot on Dyrgos in the middle of the ring. This has to be it. That's one. That's two. But somehow Dyrgos digs down deep and is able to kick out there. Could be wrong. I kind of saw that one out the corner of my eye, but I think Louis C. has been busted open. Yes, Louis C. has been busted open again at the hands of Joe Rivers. Look at Rivers now diving over the top rope. Did you guys see the hang time? My God. Joe Rivers taking flight. They call him Dirty Joe. If you didn't know, Dirty Joe can fly, guys. And here's Louis C. once again. This is one of the things I love about Louis C. He doesn't just want to beat you. He just wants to embarrass you also. And I think that goes double for Joe Rivers. MDX and Dyrgos once again. An all-out brawl on the outside of the ring here. As much as Joe Rivers said he didn't want it, maneuvers like this that made me understand exactly why. Dyrgos now damn near bending MDX to a pretzel almost. But you can't win on the outside. That's right, MDX doing the right thing. Dyrgos doing the right thing. Actually, all of these guys now have made their way back on the inside of the ring. Oh, big suplex from MDX. This could be it. That's one. No, Joe Rivers right there to break that one up. Joe Rivers now with a backbreaker followed by a modified neckbreaker, looks like. Louis C. now all over Dyrgos. And do not forget, if you are just tuning in here, an opportunity for a spot in the chamber is on the... Oh, Joe Rivers walking right into an X marks the spot. Nobody around. Referee in position. That's one. That's two. That's three. MDX, Louis C. are victorious here tonight. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, MDX will face Louis C. The winner of that match will have earned themselves a spot in either, they can choose whichever chamber they like. So they have a spot in one of those chamber matches at the Mind Game pay-per-view. Great match. It was a great match. You know, these guys actually have some chemistry. If it were me, maybe these guys need to chat a little bit. But that chat will definitely have to wait until after next week, because next week these guys will be facing each other. And again, I don't think they're going to be shaking hands, because an opportunity to get inside one of those chambers is up for grabs. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Will King makes his return to the ring. In singles competition, that is, on Wednesday Night Blaze. We saw when he returned a couple of weeks ago, our security cameras actually caught him backstage as he attacked Chaos of the Fallen Aces, threw his head through the windshield of the car, and took his spot in the match that he was supposed to be in tonight, or that particular night, and then later turned on Hired Gun in that match, showing and revealing that he was not just a member of the Gold Standard, but Gold Standard was a member, or was a part, I should say, of Heel Money. Will King, one of the most manipulative guys I've seen in a long time. Talk about mind games. Will King is indeed a master manipulator. You look at the likes of the team that he's built around him. He has the World Heavyweight Champion and Eightthstarr on one side. He has the undisputed women's champion in Athena on the other side. And then he also has Logan Black, also has Justin Matthews at his beck and call. Ladies and gentlemen, Will King is primed to take over the E-Fed world. I know you guys don't like it, but it is the truth. Will King is in the perfect position to do a lot of damage in the E-Fed world, guys. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Titan now preparing to make his way to the ring. This will actually be Titan's singles debut. He debuted a couple of weeks back with Joe Rivers. But we have yet to see Titan in singles action. And tonight is going to do that. Wait a minute. Titan will not be in singles action tonight. As we see Chaos, the man that Will King attacked backstage a couple of weeks ago, has just tossed Titan to the side and is making his way to the ring. It looks like we are going to have a match, but Titan will not be in it. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you here in Las Vegas, those of you who are here tonight watching Wednesday Night Blaze Live, you are in for a treat. This is, oh my God. Will King turning Chaos inside out with that clothesline, followed by a knee. Good God. I remember a couple of weeks back, Will King contacting Sergio Romero, stating that he was ready to return to action. He couldn't wait to get back in the ring. But I tell you what, tonight, I'm not sure what. Something seemed to have had Marcus's attention there, especially Marcus Jones. Not sure what that was. But nonetheless, Will King has made his way back to the ring. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he has his hands filled with chaos. No pun intended. And Chaos now attacking that surgically repaired knee of Will King. We know that Will King missed months of action due to a knee injury. And Chaos now testing it out to see just how, look at this, oh my gosh. Chaos all over Will King here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a wrestling match. This is a fight. Chaos going for a cover here. That's one. Will King digging down deep and kicking out at the count of one there. I got to tell you, I know these guys have been a little chippy on the page, but I am excited to finally see these two actually get in the ring. And again, for those of you who are just becoming familiar with the product, this, as we saw earlier with Matt Eigthstarr and Chris Connolly, this is another version of the Fallen Aces versus Heel Money faction that has completely taken over all of the hybrid universe. Chris Connolly, Matt Eigthstarr doing battle earlier for the World Heavyweight Championship. And now Chaos and Will King going to battle. Chaos now with another nasty clothesline. My God. Talk about feeling every piece. King with a kick to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. But this big suplex, no. Chaos reverses that when it lands a suplex of his own. Will King with the veteran-like maneuver rolling to the outside. But here comes Chaos flying over the top rope. Love to see the big men with the agility like that. Oh, big neck breaker, my God. And Chaos now once again going to work on that surgically repaired knee of Will King. Chaos all over Will King here. But this is the type of thing that you have to do to defeat Will King, ladies and gentlemen. If you have him down, you have to keep him down. You cannot let up against a guy like Will King, and Chaos knows that very well. Chaos now setting up for something big. Will King beginning to stir. Will King making it to his feet. Chaos up high and down hard on Will King. We got to cover here. That's one. Will King landed awkwardly. That's two. Will King kicking out. Making it back to his feet. Rolling thunder. My God. You talk about filling every piece. Jeez. Will King now trying to squeeze the life out of Chaos. Chaos able to reverse and break free there. Another DDT, man. No. Here comes Justin Matthews and Logan Black putting the boots to Chaos now. I think they might have sent, oh my God, big right hand from Will King. Laying Chaos out. I think they may have noticed or sensed that Will King was in trouble there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am getting word here. We've given Sergio Romero the green light to make any calls that he needs to make during production, and he's called an audible, and apparently we're going to have another rematch later in the night, and it will be allowed ringside. No members of the Fallen Aces will be allowed ringside. But ladies and gentlemen, the hair on the back of my neck just stood up. Ugh. Cruella. Samhain. And this man right here on the middle of your screen goes by the name Bazzi. We saw Samhain come out last week and issue an invitation at Fall Brawl and ask who will join me, who will follow me. And we saw Tyler Boswell come out of the crowd. And we've gotten a memo that he now goes by the name Bazzi. These three that you see on your screen, they go by the name Legion. And if you let them tell it, they are many. God, look at the size of Bazzi. I don't know what the strategy is of Samhain. I don't know what the strategy is of Bazzi. I don't know what the strategy is of Cruella. But they are building something, and it's kind of nerve-wracking.
My invitation still stands.
Oh boy. Look at the size of this guy. And by invitation, is just what I was speaking on earlier. Samhain has invited anybody, anyone, the 3-Dub universe, the hybrid universe, to follow him. And it seems as if, look at this beautiful young lady. It seems as if every week he makes that invitation.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Someone comes out of the audience and asks to follow this guy. This is creepy, guys.
What are your names?
Anthony Woods.
Hi, I'm Ava.
Not for long.
Lights are out. What's going on here? Hey, okay. Wait a minute. Look at this. We saw the same thing happen to Bazzi last week, and he returned.
Oh,
that's creepy. I got goosebumps, guys. My God, I don't know what these guys are building, but it doesn't look good for everybody else. But before we move on, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the power rankings. These are the actual power rankings, not made up power rankings, but these are the guys that are doing the work. Chris Connolly, number 1 for 3 months straight. Sherry Kay has climbed to the number 2 spot. Number 3, the Icon King. Number 4, world champion Matt Eigthstarr. Number 5, Hired Gun. Coming in at number 6, power rankings, Will King. Number 7, the hybrid television champion, Devil Dogg. Coming in at number 8 in the power rankings, the British badass, Scott Adams, who will also be in action later tonight. The hybrid impact champion, Josh Armstrong, coming in at number 9. And number 10, the undisputed women's champion, Athena. Shout out to these guys. They are the ones that are putting in the work. But head it to your screen. Front and center, ladies and gentlemen, taking the ring right now is one of the most charismatic individuals in the entire world. In the entire E-Fed world, I should say. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rob Anderson. Haven't quite made out what to think about this guy. We saw a very disturbing video surface about a week or so ago of Rob Anderson. I guess you could call it breaking and entering into the home of Chris Harris and just damn near choking the life out of him. We all know that I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Harris, but I think that one might have been a little bit too far. But these guys don't seem to think it's quite far enough. But Chris Harris is the least of Rob Anderson's troubles tonight. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this man making his way to the ring right now is the longest reigning champion in the history of Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the hybrid impact champion, the leader of Team Tap Out. This is Josh Armstrong. And again, in case you guys missed it, Sergio Romero has called an audible and has decided to restart the match later in the night between Chris Connolly and Matt Eigthstarr. And you got to know that Matt Eigthstarr is, well, I don't know what he's thinking. But I can tell you what Chris Connolly is thinking. After watching his wife be struck in the head with a steel chair by Matt Eigthstarr, I would imagine that Chris Connolly wants to rip Matt's head off of his shoulders right now. But ladies and gentlemen, on your screen here is the hybrid impact champion, Josh Armstrong, one of the most confident men in the E-Fed world. And I like to say, personally, I think he's the hardest working man in the E-Fed world. But we are in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Anderson and Josh Armstrong. Oh, whoa. Rob Anderson locking in that kata hajime early on in this match. Josh Armstrong able to break free, being the submission specialist that he is. Look at Rob Anderson right back with that kata hajime again. And this time it's locked in tight. The referee has perfect visual on that. Josh Armstrong again trying to break free here. Look at Josh Armstrong just wrenching the arm of Rob Anderson. No, I'm not familiar with Rob Anderson. I've yet to see the layers of this man. I saw that brutal attack on Chris Harris. Oh, walking right into armed Armageddon there. Rob Anderson able to break free. Big knee taking Armstrong off of his feet, as I was saying. haven't seen all the layers of Rob Anderson yet. We know what Josh Armstrong is going to do. He's going to work on your upper body. He's going to pick a body part and watch out, watch out. That's 2. Armstrong kicking out at the count of 2. We know exactly what Armstrong's MO is. He's going to wear you down. He's going to grind your arms. He's going to rip your arms out the socket if he can. We know Josh Armstrong's MO. But what we don't know is what Rob Anderson is capable of. Oh, big splash. No, Josh Armstrong sidestepping Rob Anderson as he's flying from that top rope. But man. Armstrong now has that armbar locked in. I know Josh Armstrong has a different name for every different variation of an arm hold or arm bar. As a matter of fact, I think that what I call the arm bar, he calls the arm hold classic. I haven't quite learned all of the names of the holds, but I'm sure Josh. Wait a minute, watch out! This is what Devil Dog did earlier in the night to take a shot at Josh Armstrong, but nobody does it quite like that. Armstrong now stepping to the outside, not sure what he's looking for under the ring there. Anderson making it back to his feet, but there's Chris Harris. Oh, whew. Chris Harris laying out Rob Anderson with that hybrid national championship. Josh Armstrong didn't see any of it. Apparently the referee didn't see any of it also, as the referee was standing there counting Armstrong. But Anderson walks right into that arm hold classic, but able to break free there. And now here's Josh Armstrong with a different variation of the armbar, locked in tight. Did you see that? My God. Rob Anderson tapping out there. Josh Armstrong with a big win. I guess you have to give the assist to Chris Harris. My God. Big win from Josh Armstrong, and had it not been for Chris Harris, I don't know, that one may have played out a little bit differently there. Well, if Josh Armstrong was here, I think he'd say that everybody taps out. And they said, what is it saying when my arm goes up? I think we just saw that here tonight. But nonetheless, big win from Josh Armstrong. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Undisputed Women's Championship is on the line in a rematch. And we're going to make it clear, Nightshade went on record saying that she didn't want the rematch, so I don't even know if she's going to show up to the arena here tonight. We had that same issue earlier with Joe Rivers, but he, fortunately for him and his fans, he did decide to show up here tonight. I guess we'll wait to see if Nightshade will do the same. And here comes the Undisputed Women's Champion, and she is sporting a new Women's Championship. Wow, that's beautiful. But here is Athena, ladies and gentlemen, the Undisputed Women's Champion, headed to the ring. Go ahead and give us a like, a subscribe, give us a share, and spread the word that Wednesday Night Blaze is live right now in Las Vegas, guys. It's a beautiful championship. And Athena backed by heel money. And now is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Well, that's definitely not Nightshade's music, and Nightshade I don't think is a fan of Pink either. Wait a minute, I heard something on Twitter earlier in the week talking about when the fans clap, it could only mean one thing. And it is, ladies and gentlemen, Bella Roberts has made her way to Wednesday Night Blaze. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. You talk about an opponent that Athena has battled all over the world. If there's anybody that knows Athena well, it is Bella. God damn, look at this. The word Amazon is thrown around like, I don't know, but goddamn, you talk about an Amazon. Look at this specimen walking to the ring tonight. My God. Bella Roberts looking incredible tonight, guys. I don't think I've ever seen her look like her man, just wow. I'm shocked here, guys. This is another one of those moments where the hair on the back of my neck stands up. I don't know if the women's championship is on the line. It was supposed to be a rematch here for the championship. But I'm going to tell you something. I would not be shocked if Bella walked away with the world championship tonight. That's not a knock against Athena or any other women in the division. God, just look at this lady, man. Oh, watch out, watch out. Hurricane Run. I thought she was going to hit her with a spine buster there. But you got to wonder, and that just made me think, if you're going to see any ring rust from Bella Roberts. And yes, I agree, they have a ton of history. What would it mean for Bella Roberts to get the pin here tonight on Athena? What would it mean for Athena to get her, I guess it's a title defense, but to get a win over Bella Roberts tonight? What would that mean for either of these ladies? I would imagine if Bella Roberts gets a win here tonight, she immediately inserts herself in the title picture. But one thing I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it's ever been this true. Oh my gosh. If it's ever been this true before, but Athena has her hands full here tonight with Bella Roberts. My God. And it doesn't look like ring rust will be an issue with Bella Roberts. And exactly what you see Athena doing, this is what she has to do to win this match. Did you notice Bella Roberts backing up from Athena without turning her back? Did you guys notice that? These two know each other so well. A ton of chemistry, a ton of history, a ton of bad blood. Kick to the midsection. Oh boy. This is where it gets rough for Athena right here. Look out. Oh my gosh. You talk about filling every piece. That's, barely at the count of one. Athena digging down deep and kicking out there. Kick to the side of the head. My gosh. Everything that this lady does is, has so much animosity behind it. Missing with the shoulder block there. Looks like she actually might have some ring rust there. Looks like she missed a step and stumbled there. Look out, look out. Oh, big suplex. This does not look good for Athena, guys. I would imagine this is not the way that Athena envisioned beginning her defense. Okay, and here comes Athena now. We know this is a setup for that golden forearm, but no, she doesn't go for it. Irish whip. Bella's going over the top rope. Athena all kinds of fired up here. Guess that took a little bit more out of Bella Roberts than I thought it would or should have. Apparently the ring rust is a big deal. Look at Athena. Oh, the upper body strength on display with that big suplex. My God. Not used to seeing Athena go that far. Athena now doing exactly what she has to do. Break the bigger opponent down, attacking the knees, attacking the legs. It's a smart veteran maneuver by Athena. She takes the action back on the inside of the ring now. And now setting up for that golden forearm. Perfect position. This could do it. That's one. That's two. Bella Roberts kicking out at the count of two. And Athena right back on the attack. Now I'm telling Bella Roberts to get to her feet. And Roberts does just that. Athena lands a big drop kick. Let's cover us one. That's two. Bella again kicking out at the count of two. Man, look at the size of this lady. Just a big nasty backbreaker. Oh. Man. Oh my gosh. Bella just tossing Athena around like a bag of trash. Jeez. Look at the athleticism. My. Are you guys witnessing this? Are you guys seeing this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This does not vote well for anybody. Oh my God. I think Athena's jaw might be broken on that one, guys. We got to cover her. This has to be it. That's one. That's two. Good. No. I was just about to say good night, Athena, but Athena digging down deep and kicking out there definitely wasn't. Oh my God. If she kicked out the last one, she damn sure would not kick out of the next one. Oh my gosh. Talk about equilibrium being all jacked up. No, look at Athena raking the eyes of Bella Roberts. And now with an Irish whip to the turnbuckle, here comes Athena. We know this setup. Perfect position for the golden forearm. Second time taking Bella Roberts off of her feet. This could be it. Referee position. That's two. And that is three. Good night, Bella Roberts. You talk about an impressive win. You talk about an incredible win. Athena, my God. I'm not gonna lie to you. That I didn't see Athena coming out on top there. Athena won this match, but I'm telling you guys, she took a beating here tonight. Look at Athena staking her claim that this is her house, that she is at the top of the food chain, that she rules this division. And I got to tell you something, guys. She's got the hardware to back it up. I know a lot of people don't like talking about that, but she definitely has the hardware to back it up. Bear with us, guys. We are switching to part 2 of our broadcast. Again, we are live, so just bear with us a second here. And we just like that, we are back in action. And this is the latter part of our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. But up next, I got to go back to that great win by Athena. And what an impressive return from Bella Roberts. Definitely glad to see her back in action. But ladies and gentlemen, we talk about individuals that just like to fight. This man on your screen, Showtime, Vernon Quinn, is one of those guys. Doesn't care who, doesn't care when, and he doesn't care why. He just wants to fight. Unlike guys like Joe Rivers, this match made official just moments before going on the air. Showtime Vernon Quinn, his opponent tonight, is a man who's been looking to get into action here and has made some enemies, and I guess you can say, for lack of better words, in his short amount of time being here in the hybrid universe, being on Blaze, has made quite a few enemies and quite a few bad impressions, but nonetheless, he has an opportunity to get a W under his belt. But he first has to go through Vernon Quinn, which is no easy task, ladies and gentlemen. But the man headed to your ring tonight is none other than the British Badass. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Scott Adams. Scott Adams burst onto the scene a few weeks ago here on Blaze and has been looking for an opportunity to wreak havoc ever since. We saw a little bit earlier in tonight Scott Adams coming in at number 8 in the power rankings. So I gotta love it when the new guys come in and immediately make an impact, and Scott Adams is looking to keep the motivation, keep the momentum going tonight with a W. But again, he's stepping into the ring with Vernon Quinn, and that is no easy task, ladies and gentlemen. Vernon Quinn is just about as rough, as tough as they come. But I'm going to tell you something else. They don't call this man the British Badass for no reason. All right, and it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Showtime. Vernon Quinn. Scott Adams. This is the thing I'm talking about. You see Vernon Quinn right out of the gate. He has such a reckless style of offense. You talk about reckless abandon. This guy just all caution to the wind. Ooh, chop block from Vernon Quinn. Great way to dislocate your opponent's knee. And in case you didn't know, Vernon Quinn can't fly, ladies and gentlemen. As bruising as he is, his style of offense, he has a lot of agility mixed in there, which makes for a rare combination of speed and athleticism. And not too shabby in the powers, if I say so myself. Look at Vernon Quinn attacking the lower region, the joints, the ligaments of Scott Adams. Referee now at the count of 3. You guys got to take this action back on the inside, and that's the other way, guys. You got to back into the ring. You don't want to. You want to get a DQ here, guys. The referee is at the count of 5. Oh, look at the knees from Vernon Quinn. Oh, just bouncing the man's head off of the guardrail. You got to know he's going to feel that one in the morning. Referee is at the count of 8. Let's go, Scott. And Scott Adams just barely makes it back into the ring. And right back on the attack, yes. Neck breaker. Oh, big side kick from Vernon Quinn. Talk about feeling every piece. That's 1. That's 2. Scott Adams kicking out at the count of 2. Quinn beginning to show signs of frustration. Here we go. Modified unprettier. Taking Scott Adams off of his feet. Scott Adams might be out cold here. Again, Vernon Quinn attacking the lower region. Kicks to the back of the head. And as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, Showtime Quinn can fly as he lands that elbow to the back. Man, you know you're going to feel that one in the morning also. My God. It's right between the shoulder blades. I don't know if you've ever been elbowed in between the shoulder blades, but trust me, it does not feel good. Here comes Scott Adams with a butterfly suplex. Taking Vernon Quinn off of his feet. That might do it. That's 1. But no, Vernon Quinn kicking out at the count of 1. Veteran-like maneuver rolling to the outside. Vernon Quinn now taking the action back on the inside of the ring. Walks right into a big suplex from Scott Adams. That's one. He did not let go there, ladies and gentlemen. Not letting go on the second one. Scott Adams going for the trifecta. That's 3 times. Folding Vernon Quinn up like a pretzel. And now setting up for this big power bomb. Up high and down hard. That could be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's 1. That's 2. No. Vernon Quinn kicking out at the count of 2. Gotta tell you, I love the tenacity that I'm seeing from Vernon Quinn here. I think that power bomb would have put it any better, man. Oh my God, what a beautiful cutter from Vernon Quinn. Good night, Scott Adams. That's 2. Oh man, I didn't think Scott Adams was going to kick out there. And clearly neither did Vernon Quinn. And she's wondering, what does he have to do to keep this man's shoulders on the mat? Oh boy. Scott Adams catching Vernon Quinn. And another big jackknife powerbomb. That's 1. That's 2. Vernon Quinn again kicking out at the count of 2. Man, oh boy. I thought this one would have been over about 15 minutes ago. Vernon Quinn showing the testicular fortitude to dig down deep and kick out of anything that Scott Adams throws his way. There's that modified unprettier again, taking Scott Adams off of his feet. And Vernon Quinn now setting up for something. Oh, got that chokehold locked in, but no, look at Scott Adams' upper body strength on display, breaking out of that one. And he got an Irish whip and lands a neck breaker. Vernon Quinn landing awkwardly, and Scott Adams right back on top of Vernon Quinn there. Knife edge chop, series of punches, and a clothesline to the back of the head. It's a great way to give your opponent a concussion. And believe me when I tell you, Scott Adams knows exactly what he's doing. You look at the way Scott Adams is attacking the upper body, attacking the lower body. An Irish whip there. Oh, big snap suplex. That's 1. That's 2. Referee Paulette Rice right on top of the action. And Adams now raining down right hands, but no Vernon Quinn with the reversal, making his way back on the inside of the ring. Reverses and lands a nasty DDT on Scott Adams, taking him off of his feet. Adams looking to mount more offense. And speaking of mounting, just raining down rights and lefts on the forehead of Vernon Quinn. And setting up for a third jackknife powerbomb. If he can hit it, this has to be it. This has to be enough. Vernon Quinn, if he kicks out here, oh my God, wow. I am in disbelief. What does it take to keep Vernon Quinn down? My God. Vernon Quinn looking to make a statement here tonight at the expense of Scott Adams. I had a chat with Vernon Quinn on last week, and he said he'd leave the talking to everyone else. He's going to let his hands and his fists do the talking. He's doing exactly that here tonight, as Scott Adams once again lands that trifecta of suplexes. Vernon Quinn landing awkwardly on that last one. Referee in position. That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. Scott Adams with the win. Wow. Wow. Big win from Scott Adams. Damn, they have to hit Vernon Quinn with the truck to keep him down. But that cutter that you just saw there in the replay was one of the prettiest moves that I've seen in a very, very long time. Great match here, guys. Definitely nothing to be ashamed about in this one. That was a phenomenal match. Look forward to seeing what Vernon Quinn brings to the table. See what opportunities Sergio would give Scott Adams in the future, as well as Showtime Vernon Quinn. Scott Adams finally turning things around. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we just about got robbed of this match earlier in the night. And you know, my track record isn't squeaky clean. I'm just going to get that out of the way now. But to see Matt Eigthstarr strike Sherry Kay with a steel chair just to retain the World Heavyweight Championship is disgusting. It's low, and it's beneath what a world champion should be. I just gotta say it, guys. But wait a minute, in a shocking turn of events here, this is not Matt Eigthstarr or Chris Connolly. Coming to the ring is the Icon King, the hybrid national champion, the king of the hybrid universe. And we know exactly what's on his mind. This man was robbed of the hybrid national championship at Fall Brawl. Although Chris Harris was victorious, the championship was not on the line. However, Chris Harris did in fact leave Fall Brawl with the hybrid national championship. Chris Harris says that the reason that he held on to the national championship I think we have an error in videotape looping here. But hey, so nice we'll watch it twice. But as I was saying, Chris Harris went on record saying that he held on to the national championship after Fall Brawl because Rob Anderson and the Icon King burst into his home and attacked him. And it's his way of teaching those guys a lesson, which I understand. But I believe, for one, that Chris Harris is going to do the right thing and return that world championship, or turn that national championship to the Icon King here tonight. All right, here we go, guys.
Chris Harris, if you don't bring your little bitch ass out here right now and catch these motherfucking hands,
oh boy,
I promise you, I will break every finger that you have, every ligament, every piece of bone.
I'm not quite sure who it is coming to the ring here. I'm not familiar with that music, but I'm glad that it put an end to that rant from the Icon King. Apparently, producers were not prepared for that one. Again, guys, I do apologize. We are live, so I apologize for the language from the Icon King. But wait, oh man, we saw this announced earlier in the week. The newest signee to the hybrid universe, Shinjho. I think he referred to himself as the Mookie King. I don't know what that is, but you talk about an interesting individual. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but Icon King is yelling, if you come down to this ring, we're going to fight. And Shinjho is not slowing down at all. Taking his sweet time, though. Hell of a way to make an entrance. Hell of an opportune time to make an entrance, if I say so myself. Yeah, I guess that's it. Mookie Dookie Daddy. I don't know what that means, but I would imagine he's going to take center stage here and tell us what a Mookie Dookie Daddy is. I don't know if tonight is the right night to even enter the ring when you see a guy like the Icon King furious and full of rage the way that he is tonight, guys.
The most dangerous criminal alive. Why not just kill him and leave him?
I don't know if we're having an interview or we're going to have a standoff or what's going on. What is going? Wow, what is this? What's going on here, guys? How do you prepare? How do you plan for an opponent like this? The fans are loving it. Snapping a couple of pictures in the front row. Sergio Romero with the signing of another international superstar. It appears the fans are familiar with his work because they are standing in attendance, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, ooh, big clothesline from the Icon King. As I said before, tonight just might have been the wrong night, the wrong time to choose a debut because the Icon King is furious tonight because he's had his national championship stolen by Chris Harris. And it appears that the Icon King just wants to hurt somebody. But with that being said, you got to wonder here if the Icon King is blinded by his fury, blinded by his rage for Chris Harrison. Is that going to come back to bite him in the ass here tonight, for lack of better words, against the debuting Shinjho? Ooh, big springboard hit, but I hadn't seen that before. Shinjho with a reversal. I've never seen this man's in-ring work. I imagine Sergio did with all of the scouting that he's done, but this guy's no slouch, man. He looks good. Another big clothesline from the Icon King. Big right hand. Uh-oh. Watch out, watch out. Oh! I guess the referee's letting that go, but man, a low blow taking Shinjho off of his feet. Icon King not holding back a single ounce. Man. That's too. With the amount of oh my God! Did you see the combination from the Icon King? He's known for the athleticism. He's known for the punches, the kicks. Well, that combination I saw from the Icon King just a few moments ago. Oh my God! Clothesline, turning Mookie Dookie Daddy inside out. That's a cover. Shinjho kicking out at the count of 2. The Icon King beginning to show signs of frustration. A lot of S's there, getting me choked up. Look at this. Look at this. Definitely a different type of offense we're used to seeing. SPFU locked in. Locked in tight. Action is coming fast-paced in this one, guys. Icon King getting taken to the cleaner by Shinjho. Well, no, not that. Where are the sensors when you need them? As I said before, definitely a different type of offense than I've ever seen. My gosh. Put the kids away. Big knee from the Icon King, taking Shinjho off of his feet. Referee in position. That's 2. And Shinjho kicking out at the count of 2. Hope that I'm pronouncing that right. Icon King flying over the top rope. And it looks as if the fans here are chanting for Mookie Dookie. Could be witnessing the birth of a star right here, guys. The way that this guy is taking the Icon King to work here, I would imagine he's already a star all over the world. But we could be, oh my God! I was going to say we could be witnessing a star with the performance, but I guarantee you after that knee, Mookie Dookie Daddy is seeing stars. Man. Can't get a good look from this view, but I think Shinjho has been busted open here, guys. Yes, he has a little blood trickling. Oh my God, a lot of blood trickling down the forehead of Shinjho as the Icon King standing on the outside of the ring telling him to bring that ass back out here. I wish I had a microphone so you guys could hear that. Icon King now fired up. But as we've seen already in this match, you cannot take your eyes off of this opponent. If you have him down, you have to capitalize. Shinjho, in just a few short minutes here, has made me a believer. This guy is no slouch, guys. Icon King taking his time, making his way back into the ring. And that looks like it come back to haunt him, as Mookie Dookie Daddy has gained his second win here, going for a cover. That's one. That's two. No, the Icon King kicking out at the count of two. Shinjho with a hell of a performance here tonight, guys. Look at this awkward neck breaker. Oh my God. You talk about feel every piece. Man. And look at this. The headbutts. Oh. How do you prepare for a guy like Shinjho? Ooh, big cutter from the Icon King. That could be it. Blood trickling down the face of Shinjho, but he manages to grab the ropes there. Referee is in perfect position to see that. Big right hand from Icon King. Shinjho with the reversal. Another reversal from the Icon King. Shinjho with another reversal. Yes, these two have to have some type of history with with each other, because the reversals are so frequent. They know each other very well, clearly. And look at this. Springboard DDT on the apron. My God. Shinjho taking the Icon King to the limit here, guys. Modified net breaker. Shinjho now all over the Icon King outside of the ring here. But this is the type of relentless offense that you have to defeat a guy like the Icon King. And Shinjho, as I said before, is no slouch. And look at him now, just ramming his fingers down the throat of the Icon King. Oh, that's nasty. Where those fingers been? Who knows? But man, luckily the Icon King right there, able to get his foot across the ropes, and the referee seeing that. And just like that, the Icon King has regained control of this matchup. Look at that armbar locked in tight, man. Icon King leaving everything in the ring tonight and putting everything that he has into that armbar. Shinjho with a punch to the kidneys. Oh, and followed by a nasty backbreaker. And here comes Shinjho. Man, what would it do for this guy to defeat the hybrid national champion, to defeat the king of the hybrid universe in his debut? But no, walks right into a cutter, and that has to be it. Good night, Shinjho. That's two, and that is three. The Icon King victorious here tonight. But I got to tell you, hell of a match from Shinjho. My God. Big win from the Icon King. That was actually pretty amazing, guys. It was a great match. Icon King taking this one in. Telling the fans to bow down. Wow. Arrogance on full display here, but I gotta tell you, I don't know. If you got it, you got it, I suppose. But wait a minute. Here he comes. This is the moment that the Icon King has been waiting for right here as we hear the music of... Wait a minute. Watch out. Oh! Chris Connolly coming in from behind and laying out the Icon King, and the national championship is nowhere in sight. What are you doing here, Chris? Chris Harris now going under the ring. What are you doing? Oh, come on. Icon King, don't turn around. Watch out. What? Oh! Oh. Man, that was tough to watch, guys. But without further ado, this one is for all the marbles, guys. Earlier in the night, we saw what happened. Matt Eigthstarr taking a steel chair and wrapping it around the head of Chris Connolly's wife, Sherry Cage. Sergio ordering that this match is to restart, and without wasting any time, here comes Chris Connolly all over Matt Eigthstarr. Wow. Man. If you thought the Icon King was full of rage, you can only imagine that Chris Connolly is absolutely livid here. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here, guys. No fallen aces. No heel money. Sergio has announced that if there's anyone to interfere in this match, they will be terminated on spot. No DQ. The only way to win this match, the referee has to count 1, 2, 3. Or somebody has to submit. That is the only way, ladies and gentlemen, that this match will end. Somebody will definitely be crowned definitively world champion here tonight. No more of that DQ and countouts. This one is for all the marbles, guys. Matt Eigthstarr. Oh, wait. Oh! Walking right into a cutter from Chris Connolly. Could that be it? That's one. That's two. Eigthstarr kicking out at the count of 2. Man. Heel money. Currently has... Wait a minute. We got a cover here. That's 1. Matt kicking out... Sorry, Connolly kicking out at the count of 1. Here comes Matt Eigthstarr now. Taking Connolly off of his feet. Again, heel money. Have a firm grasp on the World Heavyweight Championship and also the Women's Undisputed Championship. If Matt Eigthstarr is victorious tonight, he will have cemented not only his legacy, he will have cemented the legacy of heel money at the forefront of the hybrid universe. Matt Eigthstarr going to the top rope now. You know what's coming next. This is the 630. Oh no! Chris Connolly. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Eigthstarr is hurt, and Chris Connolly is still attacking the arm Chris Connolly is still attacking the arm of Matt Eigthstarr. We're going to show you a replay here. Chris Connolly rolling out of the way, Matt Eigthstarr landing hard and awkwardly. But one thing that I do know, Matt Eigthstarr is hurt. Oh, that's hard to look at. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm glad the paramedics are here. I don't know if the arm is broken. I don't know if it's dislocated. But the only thing that I know for sure is that your arm is not supposed to bend like that. It's not supposed to look like that. And here it is again. Matt Eigthstarr, due to an injury this time, and a legitimate injury, I might add. But wait a minute, Chris Connolly not letting Matt get away that. Wow. This is borderline assault, guys. I know Sergio announced that the only way to win this match was via pinfall or submission, but I don't think that this is what he had in mind. And again, Chris Connolly all over Matt Eigthstarr here. I don't know what's... Matt Eigthstarr still able to mount a little offense. I don't know what's more impressive. The fact that Chris Connolly is so relentless, or if the fact that Matt Eigthstarr is wrestling through an obvious injury like this. I don't know which one is more impressive, but man, this is... Look at it. There it is again. Look at the arm. Oh my God. Matt Eigthstarr digging down deep, fighting through the pain. My God. This is almost hard to call. Matt Eigthstarr fighting through the pain here. And you got to know that every time he lands on his back, every time that he lands on his shoulder just like that, my God. Look at Chris Connolly still attacking the arm, still attacking the shoulder of Matt Eigthstarr. Just a few moments ago, Chris Connolly said, an agent of his anyhow, said in the chat and in the comments that Hill Money was going to be short a member tonight. Chris Connolly going for that pop-up powerbomb. Matt Eigthstarr able to reverse that one. I don't know how Matt Eigthstarr is still mounting offense. His arm is clearly, man, I don't know if that's a dislocated or broken show. I don't know what the hell it is. But I know that it's not supposed to look like that. It's not supposed to move that way, guys. And I'm amazed that he's fighting through this. I'm also amazed that Chris Connolly hasn't let up. But then again, I can understand, because if you hit my wife with a steel chair, I probably would do the same. But look at Matt still mounting. Oh, my God. The big knees to the face of Chris Connolly. Matt Eigthstarr could do it if he goes for a cover. But Matt was going to go for a cover. That could have been it here. I'm telling you something, guys. If Matt retains this title tonight, it will be one of the most impressive victories that I've ever seen, guys. To be injured to that degree and still have the testicular fortitude to compete. That is why, as he goes for a cover here, that's one. Connolly kicking out at the count of one. That's why Matt has earned the alias, the nickname, the gold standard, because of feats just like this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Matt Eigthstarr now. Oh my God. With a low blow. Oh boy, I thought that was going to be it. Referee calling for a rope break. And again, I hate to say it, but it is legal, ladies and gentlemen, because there are no DQs. Matt a little slow going to the top rope. But here's that 630 again. Oh my God. Crashes and burns again. You know Matt Eigthstarr has to be thriving in pain. And Connolly with the stunner. This has to be it. You're crowning a new world heavyweight champion. That's 2, but no. Matt Eigthstarr kicks out at the count of 2. Are you kidding me? And the fans are chanting, we're not worthy. And I feel just about the same. Man, I just knew we were about to crown a new world champion right there. And you know, Chris Connolly has to be spent. Every ounce of energy left in the ring here. Both of these guys. Chris Connolly can't even connect with 2 right hands. Absolutely spent. And Matt Eigthstarr now landing that Hurricane Runner from the top rope. In some way, Matt Eigthstarr still going, but walks into that patented pop-up powerbomb. That's 2, and that is 3. Chris Connolly has done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new world heavyweight champion, and his name is Chris Connolly. Wow. Wow. But I'm going to tell you something. Matt Eigthstarr left it all in the ring tonight, guys. And now Connolly being joined in the ring by Hired Gun. We know that these 2 men are members of the Fallen Ace. What? No! Are you kidding me? What is this? Come on! Why would you do that? I don't know what the reason for that one was, ladies and gentlemen, but I guess we'll get to it. But man, incredible show here tonight, guys. Thank you for joining us on our debut on the 3Dub Network. If you guys have any questions, we can stand around for a moment and answer any questions that you may have. If not, we'll wrap this one up. But such an incredible show tonight, guys. But we definitely have to get an update on Sherry Kay. And we also have to get an update on Matt Eigthstarr now. Clearly injured his shoulder here tonight. Man, great match, guys. Great show. Thank you for all who joined us tonight on our debut on the 3Dub Network. And I believe Takedown is next week, and we will see you guys the following week. You guys have a great night.